What is the importance of the land of Uz in the Bible? If you're curious about the land of Uz and its significance in the Bible, you're about to uncover some fascinating facts. Let's start by understanding where Uz fits into the biblical narrative. The land of Uz is most famously known as the homeland of Job, a righteous man whose story is told in the book of Job. The Bible introduces Job as a man who lived in Uz, describing him as blameless and upright. He feared God and shunned evil. One of the key aspects of Uz is its uncertain exact location. However, biblical references provide some clues. Job 1 mentions that Job lived near the desert but in a territory that was fertile for farming and raising livestock. This suggests Uz was likely located to the east of Israel, possibly in the region of Edom or northern Arabia. Uz is also mentioned in other parts of the Bible, such as Jeremiah 25:20 and Lamentations 4:21, where it is associated with Edom. This connection indicates that Uz may have been a borderland or region influenced by Edomite culture. The land of Uz is depicted as a place of significant wealth and prosperity. Job, the resident of Uz, was described as having 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, 500 yoke of oxen, and 500 donkeys, along with a large number of servants. This wealth highlights the thriving agrarian society of Uz. The book of Job, set in Uz, explores profound themes of suffering, divine justice, and human integrity. Job's trials and his steadfast faith serve as a backdrop to discuss the relationship between God and humanity, emphasizing God's sovereignty and Job's righteousness. Uz also represents a cultural and historical context that is significant for understanding the ancient Near East. The narrative reflects a society familiar with wisdom literature, as seen in the discussions between Job and his friends. This wisdom tradition was part of the broader cultural landscape of the time. In terms of its historical background, Uz is linked to various ancient Near Eastern peoples. For example, Genesis 10:23 lists Uz as a descendant of Aram, suggesting a northern location near Syria. However, the most widely accepted location is in the region of Edom, southeast of Israel, which is now part of modern-day Jordan or Saudi Arabia. The significance of Uz extends beyond its geographical location. It serves as a symbolic space where profound questions of human existence and divine justice are explored. The story of Job in Uz reminds us that suffering is a universal part of the human experience and challenges us to trust in God's purposes, even when we do not understand them. In summary, the land of Uz is vital in the biblical narrative as the setting for the story of Job, a man whose faith was tested through immense suffering. It represents a place of wealth, wisdom, and cultural significance, and it helps us understand the broader themes of divine justice, suffering, and human faithfulness.